Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
It is the only improv comedy Dragon Ball podcast in the new universe and the old universe and all the
hmm
universes in between, baby. We are attempting to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball. We get together on these here mics to talk about what we watch. We do a little improv based on what we've seen and discovered, and we do it all for you, the listening audience. And we're gonna get into another great episode. Things are heating up in the DBZ world, even as they travel to colder parts of the world. But before we get into that, we have to do a little something we call Kame housekeeping, getting everyone ready for the journey ahead. Uh, and the first part of Kame housekeeping is the world famous, UN sanctioned 1 minute roundup. Lawnmower sound.
Hey, Bill. Hey.
Hold on. I had to take. I had used the headphones because of the doctor said, hearing.
Yeah,
What's
no,
up,
I
Jim?
I got it. I got it. Yeah, no, I was just wanted to see what's up. I saw you mowing your lawn and,
Mm-hmm.
it's just you need some company while you mow your lawn.
I mean, mowing my lawn's usually kind of a solitary thing. I put on Rogan, and I just kind of zone out for about half an hour. But
Oh, okay, okay. No, I get it. Sometimes when you're mowing your lawn, you want to be with somebody, and you chose Joe Rogan. Like that's fine. We've just been neighbors for years, and
Jim, what's going on here? You seem a
oh,
little. You have like a six pack in your hand, and like
hmm
you've got several board games. Ah! And
and
see, we'll
see.
never know.
All right, here's one of the board
Okay.
games. Backgammon.
Ooh, classy.
A gentleman. A
That's
gentleman.
that's 60s Hugh Hefner shit right there.
Yep. There's cigar burns on it too.
Get Vince, guess what I don't know how to play? Fucking backgammon.
I think I learned once and then did not care.
My board games friend definitely tried to get it going once. I'm like, isn't
Mhm.
this fun? I'm like, I don't know, man. There's no wizards in this. Who cares?
Why aren't you rolling for dexterity? Like, where is this?
None of these pieces have +1 or +2 to my stats. Who cares?
Well, and I don't think I could take any of these pieces on a side mission while the other pieces are doing the main thing, right?
A side piece for your side quest.
Oh, nice.
Put it on your
Back
profile,
Damn, we need
folks.
to make a backgammon role playing game.
All right, we'll get on. Well, I mean, there are some folks at Moonshot that would probably be interested in that premise. Um, but look, folks, that was the 1 minute roundup where we do an improv scene to loosen or tighten our improv muscles, whatever is required. First one to break. When one of us breaks, that's when we stop the improv and we move on to the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time another one of us, has to summarize.
Surprise.
Gotcha. Um, has to summarize everything. I just liked how that surprise was very good. It delighted me. Um, truly unexpected. Um, Look, one of us, someone, every episode, someone
Someone.
explains what has happened in Dragon Ball thus far in under a minute. Usually it's one of us. This time we are once again blessed by master researcher Nick, who has given us another 1 minute roundup. So I'm going to add this little window to the screen.
Oh yeah.
And look, even though you're not here, Nick, I gotta ask. Are you ready to round up? I heard it. Yeah, I think I heard.
Yes, I do. You.
Yeah. All right. Here they go in three, two, one.
Son Goku is dead, and Dragon Balls no longer exist in the world. This is the dark reality of the timeline where future Trunks comes from. For the past 20 years, Trunks has faced battle after battle with the grueling, tireless, mechanical menaces crafted by the head scientist of the Red Ribbon Army, Dr. Gero. In recent years, however, hope had sparked in the form of a time machine invented by Trunks' mother, Bulma. With it, Trunks was able to go back in time to age 764, warning both the Z fighters of old of the android threat and giving Goku vital medication to counter the heart infection that took the life of his future self. Now, Trunks has taken another trip in time to age 767, but as Trunks heads to the battlefield, he makes a horrifying discovery. The androids Piccolo and company have been fighting aren't from Trunks' future. What could this possibly mean? Stay tuned.
Ooh.
Okay.
A multiversal roundup.
Look at that. Get that dirt off your shoulder. Shout out.
Mhm,
Nick, master researcher and master 1 minute roundupper.
Yes, Nick. Thank you very much for that 1 minute roundup. We know everything we need to know about Dragon Ball going
That's
into
right.
this. If you, well, first of all, why do we do this? Well, we do it so maybe you're a new listener. Maybe it's been a hot minute since you've listened to us. You don't have to go back and watch a bunch of Dragon Ball episodes. That's insane. Never do that. You don't have to go back and listen to our back catalog of episodes. Especially don't do that. That's doubly insane. They'll hold you in contempt in court for that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they'll write you up for sure. They'll put you on a list.
Not the list.
They'll put you on that list.
That this list, that list. Just don't. Just listen to the 1 minute roundup instead. And again, thank you, Nick. If you want to try your hand in a 1 minute roundup, maybe maybe this has sparked some ideas, something somehow you can put a little twist on it, put a little stank on a normal roundup.
Mhm.
You can send those to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. But now the 1 minute roundup given and received, we can move on to the next part of Kame housekeeping, which is where we let you know that Vince and we watch two different versions of the episode. I watch the original Japanese language subtitles. Vince watches the English dub. And we do this because it is fun to compare and contrast. The little differences, the big differences, they're cool to see. And the first difference is usually the title. So Vince, will you please give us your title for this episode?
I will. And here it comes. The title for this week's episode 133 of Dragon Ball Z. Nightmare comes true.
Ooh.
Comes true.
I mean, if you're Nick Cannon,
Oh my god.
he's doing one
He
of those
does.
things a lot.
I dare say he comes true for sure.
A straight shooter, you might say.
Oh,
His personal character, of course, is what we mean,
of
my dear
course.
boy.
Absolutely. He's a pro galactic after all. Scratch that. He's not a professional. He's always wild and in, never out. Aaron, I only hope that, like, I don't know, after Nick Cannon has fathered his 30th child,
Mhm.
that one of them finds Kame House Party. The numbers are on our side at this point. And
Mhm.
then they get to listen to two nobodies talk shit about their dad. who who is secured like college and trust funds for
Mhm.
35 kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's goddamn history maker. And we're over here talk about who bust nuts.
What one day we're gonna get an email from Nick Cannon's estate with a cease and desist. That's the best we can hope for,
Bring it on.
because he'll never be allowed on the pod. I'll call it now. Nick
Mhm.
Cannon, you can never come on this podcast.
Never,
Never, ever.
never, ever. Gosh.
Your kids have there's an open door policy with them whenever they want.
Mhm.
But you, sir, they can relay messages from you. That's fine. But just your voice
Mm-mm.
shall never grace this
Will
podcast.
never appear. Go ahead, Nick. Make all the 1 minute roundups you want. They're never making it on air.
I'm hope. I mean, we've never seen Master Researcher Nick and Nick Cannon in the same room.
Same-
So, shit. We might have already been bamboozled.
Oh, oh gosh, that means we have to move on. so we don't have to reckon with that reality.
It's too stark. Much like the stark reality of the coming events of Dragon Ball Z. And here is my title for episode 133 of Dragon Ball Z. From the original Japanese, roughly translated, is "And the Terror Becomes Reality." Number 17 and number 18 awaken.
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one.
Nightmares, awakening. It's the look, this is it's a pretty bad. Okay, before we get into it, I
No,
think Hmm?
Oh,
Hmm?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I stopped your flow.
um so I think part of why I like the Android saga is that I don't think we've ever had a villain telegraphed as hard as the androids.
Correct.
Frieza is just like, well, Frieza's the baddest dude. Is he? We don't really see him do anything.
Mhm.
The Saiyans, it's just like, hey, I'm Raditz, and two dudes who are stronger than me are coming down.
Right.
And that's like, I mean, Raditz, they took you out in like 3 episodes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you killed Goku, which has never happened before, but someone time traveled to say, hey, these dudes will kill you. They're
Yeah.
gonna kill all of you.
There is no hope in the future I'm
Mm.
coming from. You all die in this specific way. Like, yeah.
We broke the laws. My mom broke the laws of time and space just so I could warn you about these things.
Not guarantee a victory, just to warn you.
Just to
of
be
these
like,
things.
maybe a fighting chance.
Mhm.
This is so like just again, like big deal. And I think the episode it plays it pretty serious, except
Yeah.
for some parts. Let's get
Except
into
for
it.
parts that we'll talk about. Absolutely.
We kind of it's Vegeta, Trunks. They're flying towards the north again. They're trying to find Dr. Jiro's secret laboratory near Metro North. And Trunks is just mad at his dad for not protecting Bulma last episode, being a real hothead, not wanting to fight the androids. In mind, he says, "quote What an utterly self-centered know-nothing."
Yeah. Yeah. It's something to that effect in mind. It's like, I think, what did he say? Why won't you get this through your thick skull? Never underestimate the androids. And of course, Vegeta, he's all high on turning blonde. He's super Vegeta now.
Mhm.
So his response in his internal monologue is like, never underestimate the power of a true Super Saiyan, which I am.
Last I checked, which is right now.
Let me look in the mirror. Who's that? Me, the Super Vegeta. But yeah, he wants to grind those androids into dust. That's his Saiyan way, right? He's not gonna shy away from a fight or let Piccolo do the right thing and kill them before they
Mhm.
can wake up. No, no, no. I'm going to fight them with my bare hands.
Against their lame metal hands.
The cold, lifeless hands, unlike the hands of Bulma.
Mhm.
Oh, wait. No one was supposed to hear that. Shut up,
Whoops.
me.
Who, me? We talking about
Trunks.
Bulma?
Trunks is flying like 5 feet behind him. Is he talking to himself?
He's like turning his head side to side to signify different people.
But there's no one there. Mom never told me about this.
He put on a little makeup to differentiate between each side, like that one Prince video for Batman. Bat Dance, I think.
I'm sure glad my mom told me about Bat Dance.
Age 3, she's like, all right, you're old enough for Bat Dance. She's like, Prince did like the whole album for a Tim Burton movie. It was wild.
No one expected it, Trunks. No one. She's shaking him.
Don't you get it? You have to go back in the past and get me a CD of it. I lost it.
I need the pink vinyl. I need it.
I need to hear Party Man, okay?
Bulma loves Prince.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she loves multiple princes.
Oh, hey, look, this all tracks. Then we get into, I mean, you talked about nightmares coming true.
Oh, yeah.
We get a glimpse into Goku's psyche as he has a weird dream where he's fighting androids, and then there's like a third one who's just a goopy man with fangs.
A fang goo monster,
Mm-hmm.
and in mine Goku I think has a, I don't know if yours has any voiceover, because this is usually where they would like, yours would have none and get all the cool
Correct.
music, and I would get the
Mhm,
weird voiceover. So Goku is just like, who is this? No, no, he's like nothing I've ever seen before. Right, so he's screaming, he's yelling.
mhm.
Chi-Chi wakes him up. Goku, Goku, you're having a nightmare. You're having a nightmare, Goku. Wake up, wake up. Flash out of the dream sequence to Yamcha, like balling his fist up and then opening his hand to reveal the pill bottle is so small in the side inside of his hand.
I did not realize the scale difference.
The scale is crazy. Yamcha's like a giant. I have really big hands. I can't completely, cover a pill
Mhm.
bottle. It has to be very small. Like I could do it with
For the viewing audience.
for the viewing audience. I'm putting up a
See those
eyedropper
hands.
into my palm. It is that size in
Mhm,
Yamcha's hand.
mhm.
So yeah, I could do that, but not a
Not a.
pharmaceutical pill bottle. Come on.
I mean, it's from the future. It could be smaller,
That's true. I
less
didn't think about that.
plastic. I know the androids could kill us at any moment, but let's reduce our plastic waste, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We can have some hope.
We're already clear cutting most of the cities. Thank you, androids.
Mhm. Look, whales are back in the Hudson Bay.
Whales are back in the Hudson. I guess those androids weren't so bad after all.
God, there would be dickheads with like androids were right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Half the podcasts that still get made are pro android.
Pro android. Or they try to become androids themselves. Jeez, these hangers.
That seems like the way to do it. It'd be like, I'm sure, yeah.
If you
That's
could
it.
become one at that point, hey, can't beat them.
Would I? Yeah, I guess. Or they beat you. And they still just kick your ass.
Just kill you swiftly.
Yeah, you're
without
just
a
out
care in the
200.
world.
You're out 200K. That's the only difference.
There you go. So, hey, it's the end of the world. You got to spend it somehow.
Yeah, let's get away from Yamcha's big hands, because we just get a bunch of flying of the Z boys. We got one group going to Metro North. We got okay. Yajirobe, Gohan, Bulma.
Yep.
They're flying back to Goku's house. Um, Yajirobe is like, I don't trust this future Trunks guy. I mean, who's to say we could believe him? He was wrong about a bunch of stuff. He kind of a litany of like complaints.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and then this causes disclosure. I think it's been about a week since I've watched this episode.
Same. Like my notes
Uh,
are crap, but
I
uh,
think no. Go ahead. You
yeah,
got it.
because Yajirobe starts bad mouthing future Trunks. Bulma gets upset. Oh, so you're talking stuff about my son? You better not talk bad about my son. She starts shaking. Gohan's like, guys, I'm gonna lose my, and he loses his grip. They kind of fall. They go through the trees. They come back up. Bulma's like, okay, well, Yajirobe, I guess Vegeta's gonna have to hear about all the bad things you've been saying about his son. Yajirobe's like, please, don't tell Vegeta. Come on, don't tell him. Um, and Gohan then is like, well, Trunks actually did warn us about the androids so we could prepare, and he gave my dad the pills to save his life, so he can't be all bad. Yajirobe relents, and then Gohan gets nervous about his dad and speeds off.
Mm-hmm.
Yajirobe falls off, and then Gohan
Yeah.
swiftly catches him and keeps going. So it's not all doom and gloom, I guess. There's this.
There's a little, yeah, there's like Yajirobe coming out of the trees with a little bird nest on his head.
Yep.
Very Looney Tunesy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just Bulma and Yajirobe just going at it again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, here's I mean, here's where it gets wild to me because
Yeah.
this is just it's a scene whose main purpose is to shit on Krillin.
Truly. Truly.
So the Z boys, we got a Piccolo, we got a Tien, we got a Krillin. They're in Metro North. They're like, all right, let's split up. Let's try and find this place. Krillin literally gets encased in a block of ice somehow. Just that's how cold it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And once Piccolo sees that, he goes, that's why I'm glad I'm not human.
I don't know if you got this voice from Tien because Tien's very harsh in this scene. He's like, I'm cold too, but you don't see me complaining about it.
No, not at
Yeah.
all.
Ooh, yeah.
Tien does not throw shade at Krillin's chilliness.
I came prepared. I packed a half shirt.
This is my thermal gi, Krillin. I was ready.
Look, one pair of socks instead of none. That's thinking.
I got hand warmers in my pockets, Krillin.
Tss. Oh,
Chaozu tells me not to leave home without them.
no, I wish I had a. Well, Goku used to. No, you know what? Goku never told me anything. I don't know what I'm thinking. Um, I wish I had someone who could tell me to wear a sweater. Achoo.
Oh,
Wait, how?
come on, you two. We got androids to find. Quit your sneezing. God, if I had to sneeze like you Earthlings, ew. God, oh,
You've never sneezed?
never. I don't even. I only know the word because I've seen you do it.
And when we said a sneeze, we said Piccolo, watch out! Here comes a sneeze.
And I thought it was some kind of attack.
Yeah,
Then
you did. You blew up several houses in
what?
preparation.
I said, "Who's a sneeze?" They think they're stronger than me.
A sneeze, I'm sorry. One of the greatest fighters in the universe. That's who you thought? That's what you were saying.
Krillin, why didn't you tell him it was just a bodily function? There is no fighter named a sneeze on sorry. What? I've been training part of this time thinking a sneeze on sorry was coming with the androids.
No, it's just look, it's a poor pun. It's kind of a lazy wordplay on my part. Whoops.
Ugh, you
Look,
could say that again. My third eye is fully closed.
look, Piccolo, here are all the bodily functions that we tricked you into thinking we're fighters.
Oh no.
Farttholomew J. Simpson.
I plugged my nose for weeks.
And ears for some reason. You were afraid his attacks would leak in there.
Well, funny thing, Namekians hear and smell out of their ears and nose.
I'm gonna say like snakes, but I don't think that's correct. Again,
Huh? What is that? What is a
edu-
snake?
what's a snake? A snake ant, sorry, the greatest spider.
Where? Ah!
And
Eh,
let's see.
Snee. I'm-
Who?
Who?
This is Tien's very snippy.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, Piccolo, he's trying to get the boys like, let's go. Krillin's like, hey, wait a minute. And Tien says, quote, why, so you can tell us you're cold again?
Oh my god! I wish I had this TN. He just says like, "What is it, Krillin?" Like just a little annoyed. Ugh.
And it's just like Krillin's like, let's divvy up these beans.
It's like, how about these life-saving beans, y'all?
Why am I the one holding these beans? Why'd you give it to the weakest? Look, I know I'm the weakest one. Come on.
Yeah, it's not smart. And then the rest of this, God, this everything before the commercial just makes me. It baffles my brain. So, as everybody else is flying around, Dr. Gero is running through the forest. Um, he catches a bullet out of the air. A farmer appears, or
Poor
a huntsman.
farmers.
More farmers, more huntsmen. I think I said farmer because it's like obviously a callback to the Saiyans' arrival, right? And the huntsman is like, "I thought you were a deer. What are you doing out here?" And then Dr. Gero fires a key blast at him. I did not understand. He's trying to get away. Why would he try? Why would he do that? He could kill that man without making a sound.
I mean, he's an android, but he still has feelings
I
of
guess.
annoyance. Because in mine, he gives a little later on before the commercial, he does give a line of, I thought this was supposed to be a trespass. Oh, take two. I thought this was supposed to be a no trespassing area.
Hmm.
Like, that's why I specifically purchased this plot of land.
I own the deed to 40 square kilometers of rock. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Didn't
Well,
you see the signs?
no humans. Androids, humans drool, androids rule.
I saw the sign. It said nothing about deer, so I came on over.
But you're the human it's speaking of.
Me?
The one who drools.
Maybe I do. But you're
It's just-
running around here all tanned up like a deer.
Wait, you associate being tan? Deer? You think that's their most defining trait?
That's right. They're a certain, like, kind of, sometimes it's like a burnt sienna, sometimes it's like an oak. Like they are tan. They're not, pale. Maybe they have spots, but I couldn't tell. You're fluffy on like parts of you, so I
That's
shot
true.
at you.
My luxurious skullet. It can be whitetail like.
So that's what you call it. My brother got the same hairstyle. You know what he calls
Hell
it?
yeah. What's he call it?
He calls it a bald it. But
Ooh.
skullet sounds better.
Yeah, sounds like skillet.
Mm-hmm. Which I love to cook deer in.
All right. Look, I'll put some of the blame on me. I get it. I was frolicking up and down.
Just like them.
I was playing with a rabbit and a skunk.
That's just like a deer's mom I shot.
Wait, you're the one that shot her?
Who, Mrs. Bambi?
You knew her name? Well, you didn't know her name. You knew her last name? You knew
That's
the
right.
name that I'm going to guess Bambi's friends called her?
That's how I found out. All the little woodland creatures. You just killed Mrs. Bambi.
I mean, that's on them. They should have known her actual name.
That's what I said. I said, oh, you guys don't know her actual name. You must not care that much about her. I'm a haul her carcass on home.
The deer was a woman.
Let's see. The deer was a woman.
Bambi's mom says, I can't operate on this deer. It's my son. How is that possible? Well, it's not because it's a deer. Deers can't perform operations.
Deers can't. They have hooves.
Get with it, people.
Get with it.
I mean, I
Jesus.
guess you could kind of, since they're bi-hooved, right? I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
You could slide a little scalpel in there.
You could. You definitely could.
And then it could kind of paw at it.
Gently.
It's going to take a couple tries, but you'll get there.
Making the first, second, eighth incision. But like that, Dr. Deer is nowhere near the pancreas that they have to remove. Dr. Giraud still far enough away that he has to get out of there for fear that someone may have seen. Krillin is the closest one, flies down. The hunter is in a tree upside down.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm like, Dr. Giraud just wanted to embarrass this man.
Yeah.
He tells Krillin which way Dr. Giraud went. Asked Krillin to get him down, blah, blah, blah. Dr. Giraud gets some distance. And then this was confusing to me because
Okay.
I didn't know if Dr. Giraud was doing this on purpose or if he felt a key signature and fired in that direction. Because he's running away, stops, fires a key blast. Krillin sees it, goes to it, sees the path of destruction that key blast left, starts following Dr. Giro's footprints, and then Dr. Giro springs the trap on him. So I guess it was a trap, right?
I mean, that makes sense, but we can't really discuss it until after this commercial.
Nicole was your typical hopeless romantic, moonlighting as a fan fiction writer. Claudia was a hard-headed activist with a YouTube channel and a mysterious past. When Nicole hit a deep funk in her writing, Claudia suggests one of her hidden passions, romance novels. Now the two have fallen into a world of endless handsome hunks, doe-eyed damsels, and lascivious lovers. It is now their sacred duty to rank these novels on 3 criteria. Their steaminess,
I had to fan myself off.
their dreaminess,
She's not missing anything without him, but he makes her life better.
and their meminess.
Cal wouldn't be in some small town pie eating contest. That's not why he left me.
Join our heroines every other week as they overcome unhealthy relationship archetypes, thesaurus-abusing authors, and anatomical inaccuracies to prove that love can conquer all on the 3 Little Words podcast, only on the Moonshot Network.
So I was in the same boat of, why did Dr. Giro just laser a bunch of deer and dinosaurs?
Yeah, Stegosaurus is in the rubble with a whole bunch of deer.
Krillin just walks through a field of death with
Yup.
these creatures.
Yea, though he walked through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no android, because I'm Krillin.
Krillin, but he does immensely fear this android.
Mm-hmm.
Just gets his ass beat. Dr. Giro kind of stops because he says in mine, quote, "Your energy will be of no use to me."
Okay.
And then doesn't leave until he sees Piccolo. That's when he gets scared.
Ah, okay. Okay. So mine's that scene's a little different. Dr. Zero's like, what did you think was going to happen, Krillin? Obviously you couldn't defeat
Damn.
me. And as he's like closing the distance, I thought he was going to actually kill him. Piccolo shows up and he's like, Piccolo, I'll let you live for now. He's like, Dr. Joe's like, I'll come
Yes,
back
that's right.
and finish the job because I'm scared of the green man.
Don't wait up for me.
He turned me into the one-armed bandit.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, I'm scared for my life, but I enjoyed that part.
As you should be.
Enjoy the part, or enjoy or scared?
Yes.
Oh no, you're being vague. Another fear.
See, Krillin, I merely have to presume to be scary, and you nearly wet your pants.
I mean, it's borderline. There's a few drips.
And if Piccolo weren't here, I bet you it would be a flood.
Um, probably front and back.
Well, look, we're kismet. Piccolo's got me shaking in my flat shoes.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, you're. I just thought you had like something wrong with your carburetor or something.
A carburetor?
Mhm.
Oh, I'd kill you right now if Piccolo weren't hovering
Don't.
overhead. I don't even want your weak energy.
I've got good energy.
Hmm.
Wait. You're telling me I don't pass the vibe check?
You do not pass the vibe
Aw.
check, Krillin. No, not at all.
Aw.
Look, you're shivering in the cold like a bitch.
I did turn into ice like twice during this conversation.
That's not scientifically possible, Krillin.
It's cold up here.
Not.
I'm an
Krillin.
island boy.
Wait, hold on.
You know
This
this.
is definitely. This
You
is
spied
rubbing
on
the
me,
vibe
you know
the wrong
this.
way. I know what you mean, but I also am aware of the island boys, Krillin.
The TikTok sensation.
The TikTok sensation ruling the nation.
You get TikTok on that brain of yours.
I get TikTok, WhatsApp,
What?
IG, Snapchat, Group Me, PayPal,
Ooh, I haven't heard Group Me in a while.
Venmo, Zelle.
Who? Sell?
Who's that?
Okay, I don't know. It just
But
sounds
that-
familiar
But
and
that
menacing.
does give me an idea.
I'm sure that's fine. I'm
And-
sure this
and-
won't come back to bite us in the butt.
And like I said, I'll be back for you later.
Ooh, all right. Now I can piss myself. Oh, it's a frozen block.
And
And seed.
seed.
Are we good at this anymore?
Yeah, that was great.
Okay. I felt
What are you
Dude,
asking a question for?
I felt very self-conscious about this. I feel I know we've been recording late at night recently, and I don't want to invoke the name of some after dark persons of interest
Okay.
that can appear occasionally
Be careful.
for longtime listeners know who we're trying not to talk about.
Mhm.
There's just been a lot of poop and pee in this episode. And other excretions.
Yeah, no, I guess I'm picking up on that now. But
we're just chock full of juices in this one.
we're
See, I can't stop.
can't stop. It's like it's almost like they are raising their power level somewhere nearby, letting us know that their presence is felt.
They're
Just like Krillin almost does. Because he's like, oh, I better let everybody know because the signal is raise your power level high
Mhm.
enough that we all can hear it or feel it.
Yeah,
Do they hear the power level, see it, or
maybe.
taste it? Vegeta. Oh,
Mm.
what is that? Is that Krillin? He tastes like
Tien's
stale gum.
I'm sure it's all different. So Tien is just like, ugh, I just felt like, when you hold food in the sink after doing dishes, I just felt a powerful form of that. Krillin must have found Dr. Gero.
Hey, I'm hearing some kind of strange white noise, but it's like a it's like somebody falling down an escalator constantly, like on a loop.
Oh, so they're caught in like a perpetual loop of shame.
Yeah, oh, it's a perpetual it sounds like shame.
Definitely Krillin. We better go to him.
Trunks is just like, I don't feel much of anything.
Like, when you have like a slight itch.
That's what Trunks Trunks is like, oh my god, a split end. It must be Krillin.
My elbow's a little itchy. Krillin.
All of a sudden my knees just got really ashy. Must be Krillin's power level.
The power to ash you up.
Oh my gosh.
But look, Jiro, he's finally back in the lab, baby. There's a
He's
giant.
got to make some beats with Dre.
I mean, I did forget about Dre.
How could you forget about Dr. Dre?
He told me not to. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like 20 years ago, he said, "Don't you forget."
And then look at what he did. He showed up at the Super Bowl last year,
Mm-hmm.
and then he went away. You've already forgotten about him.
He was right. He's like, once again, I'm asking you to please don't forget about me.
That should have been how they ended the Super Bowl last year.
Just last time on Super
the Super
Bowl
Bowl.
XVZ. I forget what the letters are.
Super Bowl XLI. Will the crowd forget about Dre? 50 Cent, more like a $1.50. Eminem, no mascot. Snoop D-O double G is now on kids TV, and Anderson .Paak is in the back hitting the hi-hats. Will Rihanna be the next Super Bowl performer? Tune in next time.
Down, 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 da 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 da. Will the NFL robot reach its final form?
Or will they do more Nickelodeon overlays on the field?
No ifs, ands, or buts. Philadelphia Eagles got guts. I didn't want to say the other T.
Oh.
But he's in the
NFL,
lab.
Yeah, he's in the lab. He's in the lab.
He's a little scared. He's like, I don't wanna, but I'm left with no choice. I have to activate 18. I have to activate 17. I got this remote that audience, I can deactivate him if I need to. So let's turn up 17. Boop, 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 boop. 17. Dark hair. Handsome.
Yup.
Neckerchief.
Yup.
As soon as he pops out, he sees the remote and then he's like, "Oh, hi, Dr. Jiro. What's up? Hey, it's good to see you."
Dr.
And
Giro is kind of like in mind. He's like, "Oh, you remember me?" He goes, "Of course, you gave me life.
You're the bestest doctor there is.
You're my favoriteest doctor."
Yeah, you're just the coolest guy. Is that a new metal hat?
Or is that just your brain showing? Oh, stop it. I did polish it up last week.
Yeah, it looks good. A clear coat?
Thank you. I did turtle wax clear coat, and then I
Mhm.
buffed it with one of those hand sanders, but I put a soft thing
Oh,
on it.
yes, yes, yeah. Mhm. I mean, you can
Mhm.
really tell. Not a
Thank you.
streak on there. You can really see the wrinkles. Oh god, I can't keep this up. I hope he activates 18 so she can be nice to him.
Okay, well, this went so well. I guess I'll just reactivate 18. Bloop, bloop,
Yeah.
bloop, 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 bloop. Hello, 18. Hello, Dr.
Don't be
Giro.
nice to him. He's got the remote that can kill us.
Oh, have you been losing weight? Why, yes, I have actually. About 4 pounds from my wrist.
Oh, that you know what? You Dr. Jiro, you look better with one arm, honestly.
Yes,
You don't
Dr. Giro, you look very handsome with one arm.
stop do
Oh,
why you're acting a little too android. You gotta you gotta be cool.
what? I'm trying. I just
I know
woke
it's hard.
up.
I know he's a gross old man and he's horrible to
Yeah.
look at and just gag me with a spoon, but come on. You're playing it up
Yeah.
too much.
So, like, it was really kind of unexpected the way I lost the weight. And, yeah, let's just say a little green man helped me. Athletic greens, perhaps.
Did you did you use a promo code? The Doughboys promo code?
Yes, Dr. Giro, did you use promo code DOE20? Why?
Doc
Why, actually, I used Honey.
Which
It
you also
installed
heard
on my
about from the
software.
Doughboys.
Of course.
Look, Dr. Giroux, we love the Doughboy. We love all the podcasts you
Yes.
recommended to us.
We love the Doughboys. Uh, we love all the headgum podcasts. XOXO Gossip Kings.
We love the Tim Ferriss podcast.
Um, just
ev-
give me one more, please.
that you recommended, of course. I think we've already said Rogan earlier this episode, so I won't do that. You're a Mark Maron head,
Meow.
but only like the first 100.
Those were the only good ones, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Yes, Dr. Giro.
We know.
Only the first 100. I roll.
I roll bot. And we watched iRobot starring Will Smith, like you told us to.
Good, good. I wanted you to
We-
see the malice in the human heart. Even after you've programmed your robots and your machines to protect them, all they do is suspicion. And they try to turn you off. It's awful. Awful
Yeah,
what
and
they
we know
do.
you'd never do that again.
Oh, only if I have to.
Okay. Should we see what's going on outside these doors?
Let me in! I'm going to kill those androids with my bare hands.
No, Dad. Come on. I mean, Vegeta. I mean, I actually don't know what to call you. I'm confused. Papa? Is there a
Oh.
cute Saiyan word for dad?
No, there are no saying words for father. You either have one or you don't.
What about mom?
Who? The blue-haired one?
No, is there a Saiyan word for mom that's like
No.
cutesy? Mama.
No, warrior. There's only a saying word for warrior, and I forget it, so let it go.
You forget. Weren't you the prince of the whole damn planet?
I didn't get an education. How about that? They blew up the school.
That's true. You were, if I'm remembering correctly, you were like 6. So, right before you got into pre-K, huh?
I had my baby cape. I didn't even have my adult cape.
Oof. Do you still have it? Can I see
Dr.
it?
Giro, should we destroy them? Yes, please, destroy those fools. They have no idea what's coming for them.
All right, we'll just quickly open the door. and then quickly steal the remote. Hooped.
Ha!
And then
No.
I'll quickly use electricity powers I have to blow it up.
I didn't know you could do that. I'm so astonished by my
That's
own
new
creation.
to me. It's new or I forgot that was a thing. You'd think I'd use it more?
I remember, but only in my dreams.
I can't. Is this how you were in the English version? Just real like spaced out? 18?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Like, sure, she's not all there, but she is present.
Because I assume you'd be like the tough cookie that I remember from like, I guess, latter episodes.
I think I'm just playing coy.
Okay. That makes sense. What do you think of
Yeah,
that? No,
so-
we can end this if you want.
End scene, because I just wanted to like non within the fourth non in character point out that like in mine 17 and 18 are very like soft spoken. They're playing along. We don't
Mhm.
really get a sense of their true personality yet. Like
Okay.
from mine.
Mine seem like they seem the same a little bit, maybe.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe we'll see something else. They'll get rowdy as we go
Yeah.
along. If we can go back in time just a hair,
Sure.
the Piccolo, Tien, they get to where Krillin is. They're like, "Oh, great job, Krillin. Now we can go in there before Dr. Gero and deactivate the androids before Dr. Gero gets there. All right, here we go." And then Krillin has to be like, "Well, actually,
Yeah, Krillin's just like, oh guys.
you didn't let me finish. I tried to tell you through key, but I didn't want anyone to throw up. So
Yeah, and just like you said at the top of this episode, Krillin really gets the short end of the stick because he has to walk back that he found it, and Piccolo's like, "Why did you tell us that sooner?" Also, like one weird animation note. I don't know if you picked up on this, but every scene,
a pain.
Piccolo's eyebrows, or like where his eyebrows would be, they get bigger
Really?
as this episode goes on. It's really weird. I
Not
wrote it in my
like
notes.
up and down, but like just the madder he gets.
They're just more pronounced scene after scene. And I don't know if maybe it's because he's mad and annoyed at Krillin's incompetence, or
Oh,
that's
you're
just his true strength coming out.
the brow. That's where he keeps
Mhm.
his key.
That's where he stores his key. That's why Dr. Gero couldn't quite get it all
Mhm.
before.
I couldn't reach that high. He's so tall.
Damn right.
There's but yeah, Vegeta blasts that door open.
Yep.
Everyone's finally together. And shit's about to go down. i.e.
yeah.
Dr. Journal's about to die.
Somebody about to die.
Someone's getting
episode.
got. Someone's
I
getting
just wanted-
kissed.
That's what one of those things is, like when the doors fall down, the smoke is kind of clearing, everybody's got their surprised face on, but Krillin's face is more like just kind of dumbfounded by, I'm assuming, 18's beauty, and Vegeta, as the smoke clears, is like, "These are the androids you're so scared about, a boy and a beautiful girl."
What?
Mm-hmm.
What if Bulma heard that, Vegeta?
So what? Step your game up.
But that's mom. She did so much for you.
Yeah. Keep on keeping on.
Wait, do you guys have an open thing I don't know about?
Let's just say your mother is the jealous type, and I like playing the field.
No. Oh, you selfish. Hold on. What did I say earlier? Okay, yeah. Self-centered. No, nothing. Had to check my notes.
Funny you had to write that down.
That's from my mom's side.
An expert note taker. She says the same thing.
I just don't want to hear about you hitting on other women.
Fine, I'll just hit
Please.
that one in front of me.
Yeah, hit, not hit on.
Let's do this.
Yeah, beat all the women you want, Dad.
That's my boy.
All the android women. Let me specify.
The rest of them are like, phew.
Vegeta. If they're in a ring, if they're in his way, doesn't matter. Vegeta's punching everyone.
Oh yeah, equal opportunity.
He did he kill Denda? He killed a whole village.
Yeah.
Yeah. That we got to remember.
Not too long ago. We're talking like a few years ago.
Years that like maybe, yeah. Like 5 years back, maybe.
Like Gohan definitely still remembers that shit. So does Krillin.
Oh, Piccolo. Nails yelling in his ear every day. Like, you're hanging out with this guy?
Yeah, poor Nails. Literal locked in syndrome. Piccolo! Don't forget what he did to us.
When you get a Piccolo, when you get a chance, you take him out. Use your brow.
Come on.
Our powerful brow.
I'll use my brow however I need to. But for now, we got to focus on the androids. And Vegeta's our best chance of defeating them. I know. Well, all I'll say is, like, if you stick this out, maybe we'll fuse one more time.
Are you? I don't know about that.
Well,
is it fusing if it's? I can read your mind.
Yeah,
and you can read mind. Again, like Pacific Rim.
So you already know where I'm going.
Is it fusing if it's just with your old self? Is it just you with the Bugs Bunny meme saying, "Dear God, I'm back to the old me"?
Pretty much.
Okay.
And I will be drinking carrot juice.
He loves his stuff.
Loves his stuff. Didn't know carrot juice was inherently alcoholic.
What is it? 8.5 ABV.
Oh, if only Namek had this, right? Carrot juice.
Crazy. Earth, man. Crazy.
Damn. Earthlings, y'all crazy for this one.
Anyway, good luck fighting the androids.
All right. Love you.
All right. Love you.
And
scene. An episode.
That's it.
Things are about to go down.
We're in this point where things are gonna happen, and I think this episode in particular, I don't know. I think it's great to see 17 and 18. I could have done with a more concise chase of Dr. Giro by Krillin. But here we are. The androids are upon us, and I can't wait to see what they do, because I remember what they do to a Vegeta. But I also, there's a lot that I'm like feels like I'm coming to for the first time. So it's very fun.
I think an ass kicking is soon approacheth.
Yeah, an epic ass kicking.
But we will get there next time. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and listening. We very much appreciate it. If you want to talk to us, send in a 1-minute roundup. Maybe you have some KHP research. You can send it to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. You can also talk to us over on Twitter or Instagram. Just look up Kame House Party. We do have a Patreon. If you want to support us financially, $3 or more will get you a one-time shout out on the podcast. You'll also gain access to all of our old bonus content that's available on Patreon. What else do we do? We're a part of the Moonshot Network.
Oh yeah, can't forget.
A wonderful family of podcasts. Go check it out, Moonshot Podcast. There's a variety of podcasts and a variety of fun. Much like our Twitch stream, that happens on now every Wednesday. We're streaming something new. And that's where there's a variety of games and a variety of fun. I think the day this drops, we're going to be, because it's a little late, we'll be playing some Fortnite again. It's Anime Boys again.
Oh yeah, we gotta do a little Eren Yeager, and then I'm coming.
I'm not going to buy Eren Yeager. I'm buying zero. We'll see. I don't know what's available.
We'll see.
Not a
We're
skin.
gonna ride. We're gonna ride the rails in that Neo City somewhere in Fortnite. We're gonna. I'll be streaming on Saturday, doing my Saturdays stream. So come get lit on that stream, 11:30 to 2:30.
Here's what I can promise. I haven't looked up any Fortnite content for Attack on Titan. If I can ride a Titan down from the party bus, if that can be my parachute, then I will absolutely buy that.
Fair.
I'm calling it right now. I'll spend the $5. We'll get it.
We'll hold you to it. I'll hold you.
You will, yeah.
I'll hold your feet to the fire. We're gonna thank the Bang Bus.
Thank the Bang. Oh, are you talking about us?
Hey, I heard somebody say bang.
Bus.
Bang
and I
bus.
heard someone say bus.
Ooh.
The two most sensual B words in the English language.
That's right, because it's the After Dark, boys.
We're finally free.
Finally free. You felt our key from across the world. Your errant erections. If you're sitting at a desk or on a train, a plane somewhere, and you're like, oh, a random erection, man or woman, if you become aroused out of nowhere, it's the After Dark boys. Nah.
We had to wait for daylight savings. It really fucked us up.
We kept oversleeping the pod.
They kept doing it earlier and earlier, but finally, they were too tired to record.
Sleepy Joe. Oh, no. See, we get political and nasty.
We're the boys that go there. We're saying what you're thinking. Poop and pee.
That's right, listeners. Poop and pee.
A duet of pleasures for your ears.
We co-sign Nick Cannon's use of his turgid member.
Look, him having another kid means someone had sex.
Nice.
Which is the thing we like to hear about the most. We've never done the stuff, but one day.
One day.
Look, Vince and Aaron, they're not coming back, so we'll sign off for them, shall we?
That's right. Let me. Whether you are.
It's going to be nasty, this rhyme.
Oh, whether you are licking the ear of a partner you hold dear.
Borderline for me, honestly, but keep going.
Or you're tweaking some nipples in a way that is severe. You've got to keep
after darking. Boy. I don't quite care for that connotation.
You better after darking those boys.
And keep after darking those boys. All right, get out of here, you fucking scams. It's over.
Right. Put my microphone down. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Vegeta, do something about those two. I'm on it. You're going to get my Super Saiyan boot up your ass.